Hi, welcome to Baking with Anne, the Witchard Stovall Public Library. Today we're going to be making biscuits. Now, if you're like me and you've gone out to the grocery store and you've not been able to find any flour anywhere, this is going to work for you because there's no flour in this recipe. Woo! So instead of using flour, we're actually going to be using pancake mix. Now, I know everybody has pancake mix left over from Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Tuesday. You have that once a year and then it sits in your cupboard until the next year and it expires. So this is a really good recipe to use that up. So we'll be using pancake mix, 2.5 cups of it. We're also going to use 1/3 of a cup of milk, 1/4 of a cup of either butter or margarine, 1 egg, and you can throw in whatever you want to spruce it up. You could put in raisins. I wouldn't put in raisins. My sister would put in raisins. You could put in any fruit that you might have, like blueberries. I'm putting in cheese because I have some cheese in my fridge. Okay, so these will be cheesy biscuits. But you can put in whatever you want. We're going to mix all of that together, and then we're going to put it on our blue mat here, and we're going to knead it. If you've got flour in the house and you want to sprinkle the flour down to help knead, you can, or just use some more pancake mix so that you can work that in, and it won't be too sticky. And once it's kneaded well, we're going to flatten it out, okay, using our roller. And then to cut, I always have used a glass because glasses are about the right size. So I always cut my biscuits out with a glass. And then we're going to put those on a pan, a cookie pan, and put them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until they're nice and golden at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so I'm going to mix our stuff together and we'll come back and I'll show you the final results. Okay, so we're back. I've mixed all of the ingredients together and I put in my cheese, everything's together. And this is kind of the consistency. You should be able to just grab it. Should be a little wet. And if you squeeze it, it sticks together. Okay, so we're just going to, I'm going to do it in little batches. Just going to put it out in small batches. And we'll put it, I've put some pancake mix down on the countertop. I'm just making sure it's covering both sides. And I'm going to take my roller and just keep rolling till it's about 1/2 inch thick. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I'm taking my glass, just gonna get as many out of this as I possibly can. Okay, so that's about the thickness. It's 2. 3, and we'll just keep going. Okay, so this is them. They're all ready to go into the oven, and we're putting them in for 10 to 12 minutes at 400 Fahrenheit. Okay, so they're out of the oven. They're still nice and warm, and they're perfectly perfect. I tasted one already, and it was just melt in your mouth. The only thing to consider is if you're diabetic, the pancake mix does have sugar in it, so just be aware of that because they are a tad sweet. I notice it because I'm diabetic, and but that just makes it even a little more better. All right, so great for dinner tonight, so enjoy.